Hello, are we here? Hey, back up. Let me just get the link. There's the link. Training. I'm just getting the link. I'm trying to. Videos. No. There we go. YouTube.com/45MC 6 capital F capital Q. Fuck you. Very appropriate. HYU. It's not Windows. You'll need a new link. I put it in the Facebook group. No worries, monkey. Okay. Yep. Welcome back. Yeah, Dire Straits was fine, but Tron. It must have been the Master Control program. Recognized itself. No, it doesn't have audio. There's no audio in the video, which is weird. So it literally must have recognized the video, but didn't recognize Money for Nothing. Which is bizarre. It's .esp board 11,5200 52,000 minus P minus capital R. Anytime, Brett. Anytime. Yeah, those blues were too recognizable. Indeed, they were. I don't get it. I don't get how it got that, but not Money for Nothing. So, Rusty, you trying to get me another strike? How many takedowns do you get before they kick you properly? Because I want it's not fair because I wanted to show what's it called, Force Awakens, because the video quality on that is absolutely amazing. And sadly, three strikes. So I could do it. Now, is that 3 strikes in a row, or is that 3 strikes at any time? No. Does it get reset back to 0 after that time, or? Yeah, maybe. Lentil video falls outside of common use. Right, okay. But it was my conversions. They were my pixels. I changed them pixels, every single one of them. In a set period. YouTube not clear on rules. Okay. Dare I to show you? No. Tell you what, right? I'm going to do a brief. I'm going to turn the video off. I'm going to get it the next to where I want to show, and then just show a couple of seconds of the start of Force Awakens, where they're in the stormtroopers are in the ship, right? Because the lighting on that is really cool. Should I give it a go, or should we just leave it? Or maybe we should leave it for another time. I tell you what, anybody going to RCM Leicester on the 24th? Oh, is it 3 times in a 24-hour, Wayne? Thank you. Okay, that's cool. I'll do one more then. I'll do. Let me just exit out again. I will keep it brief. Let's leave. Quit. I will be back in a sec. Oh, wrong one. How's right. Hang on. Can I get fine? Disable. Is it that one? Yep. And then that. Italian. I'll get it to the bit that I want to show, and then hopefully we can get it to. Assuming that I don't have to restart the OBS. Oh no, the file's fragmented because I copied it over before. So I won't be able to show you that one anyway. I tell you what, I will show, because afternoon retro chef. Let's see if I can turn this back on. Yep, it's back on. Right, I will show this one. Dark side at work, indeed it is. As you can see, lots of shades of blue. Considering there's only 2 bits visible of the blue palette, because it's the basic palette on the next. 3 bits of red, 3 bits of green, and 2 bits of blue. It does a good job, really. I think so anyway. I was very happy with the results. Yeah, it's not worth doing the money for nothing again, in case it's that one that was doing it. I shall go back into the chat. Oh, don't need to do this. When you first start, when you see the enter room to join, you don't have to do the /join. You just do the name of the room, or just press, and because the rooms are only 8 letters long, it only allows you to type in 8 letters anyway. So just do next chat, and you're all there. How big are the video files? Looks slightly better than the ZX81. Yes, Tim, it does. It looks just like marginally better. No worries, Marlos. Hey, Alex. Yeah, the video files. Let me just find them for you. That Dragon's Lair intro. Well, yeah, intro. What's the word that we used back in the day? Anyway, the attract mode is 43 meg. Well, 43.5 meg. Yeah, you still got C-spec issues. No worries, Brett. Maybe worth like trying outside of doing the stream. We can go through it with you. I've not done that side of things, but yeah, I take it you mean using C-spec to get into this with the ESP on USB. We have new hardware developers in the next project. Create, for example, new video or sound cards. Or we have video, which will have sound in it as well. The next can do it, or yeah. It's just not been coded up yet on that player. Basically, the I've my graphics, well, the video converter that I'm doing, which will be released at some point once it's finished with audio as well. But it has the option. I think I've got 8 different dither patterns in. And what else? Yeah, I've got 8 different dither patterns, and I also allow a tolerance rate for the actual RGB colors that is in the thingy. I'm also in the middle of doing a version that will generate a new palette for the top colors that are used in that particular screen. It will also remove the least mist, i.e. the ones that have the least difference, like if it's just one plus or minus on one of the RGBs, then obviously one of them can go over the something that's got a larger color difference. I also get rid of I'll also get rid of anything that only has like 1 or 2 pixels, or up to however many pixels that you want. And this is only, again, if it's using more than 256 colors already. It's /list, Brett. No worries. /lock does the room members. Shows people count in brackets. Yeah, it seems pretty robust, the server side of things anyway. And the code does seem to be when the bitrate for the ESP is correct. All right, Disney. Okay. Cheers, Steve. Yes. Yes, Chris. The audio will be demade to the DAC. How will the online gaming work? That's a very good question, Wayne. Basically, what we're doing with the server side of things is we're getting the chat, so you can send commands and get responses, which is why the chat's basically the like beginnings, the base work for the way the games will work. So they were able to jump into the server depending on, let it know which game you're running. So it'll have a game ID when you log in. It'll have this one is the next chat. And then you will have your username and ID that you log in with, well, username and secret. Then you will have the ability to people making games that want a server will be able to make a simple script that has not yet been made up, but we're in the process of making it up. Okay, Marlos, catch you later. Catch you also. Catch you later. So yeah, we designing a simple but very effective and powerful script that will allow people to make servers for their game. And the reason it's going to be a script and not server code is so that we can control it so it never locks up. It's got no write access to the read or write access to the core of the server. It's just in its own like area. So, and if it locks up, it won't lock up because if you've messed up with the script, it won't lock up everyone's server because it'll only be allotted so many like cycles, and then jump to the rest of the servers that people will be using. When I say cycles, there will be a lot of cycles. It'll just be split up onto how many you can run. It's basically just to stop when the server gets stuck in a loop. So it just not for safety of breaking everyone else's game when one game goes down. So that way, Call of Duty on the next. Using bad words and yeah, no 10-year-old using bad words and so yeah, it'll be for like adventure games or mud games or multi-user dungeons. Hopefully we'll be able to get it so it can be running real time, like games that are multiplayer, like fast-paced games, but it depends on the throughput. We'll be doing some research on that, but hopefully we'll be able to get some simple fastish games, but a lot of it will be like adventures or board games like chess, battleships, etc., etc. Yeah, real time would be good, but like I say, it depends on what the speed's like and if it batters the server too much. But like I say, we'll see how it goes with that. Trying to think what else. Yeah, you'll be able to allow with the script, you'll be able to allow the game to have a lobby where people can join. You'll be able to set how many people. Well, you join the rooms like the thingy. You'll join a room to start a game, or if it's already started, you won't be able to go into it. Or you can if it's a game where you can have viewers. So people will be able to watch the game being played or whatever, well, depending on what the game is. And so yeah, you can go into rooms and you'll be able to set things like how many people you need to play the game, whether it's like whether it's one and anyone can join in, or whether it's like you have to have like 2-player or 4-player or 8-player or 100-player or whatever, and whether X flipping the image. Yeah, true, very true. Could X flip the image on the stream? That would be one way to stop the thingy. But anyway, yeah, the server should be pretty like not all encompassing, but it should be pretty flexible on what it can do, and you can set buffers up for areas and locations where you can like have things that you want to put in a map or whatever, or if you want to mark people on a map, and then that way when they're playing it, obviously you can pick things up from one room, drop it in another room, and that'll be stored on the server. And it'll also let everyone else know that, well, everyone else playing the game, where those things are. Well, it'll let their game know where everything is. And then, so when they go into that room, it'll say like there's a spanner in the corridor that you're in or whatever. Don't know where I got spanner from, but you know, it's where it's just popping your head. Next mod, yep, which will be great. I'm hoping there'll be a lots of I think when we get the first mud game going, that's going to be a huge day. That's going to be great. You know, we're just watching loads of people, even if it's just, I reckon, even if it was just a maze where you just wandered around the maze, like 3D Monster Maze, but it's just people, and you can go around and maybe chat to them or something. That would be like the basic, very basic start of it. And then like if we can get that done and get that put on the server, put the game out for people to download, and then be able to play and do a server test like this. You know, a test, see how it runs, see how it runs with a lot of people on. I think that would be cool to get that done at some point very soon. But yeah, like Tim would say, oh look, another squirrel. As you can tell, Tim and myself and Jim Philpott, when we were doing this, the amount of ideas that were coming out of us was amazing. It was such a mad jamming session where we were coming up with ideas and like, oh, we could do this and do that, and it was brilliant. We just need the time of day to all the time in the day to finish it and get it sorted, so we can start getting these games done and getting the server finished to a point where we can then put it out there and allow others to make their own games, because you'll be able to upload, because the server's going to be script based. You'll be able to upload your test server and then try it with your own game, and then you won't need any like intervention from us, hopefully. Yeah, obviously you can check with us if you're doing things right or wrong or whatever, but yeah, you should be able to just like jump in, make it get your server up and running for your game. And even if you've never done any server code at all in your life ever, you'll be able to set up the server and have your game talking to it. That's the point of us doing all this groundwork now, and then getting the examples up and running. Okay, Tim, catch you later. thanks for joining. Yeah, basically we get the server up and running so that people can make their own games, and I think it'll be good times for the Spectrum community as a whole. Yeah, you could do a battle royale. Last person not caught by the maze monster. There you go, Nige. Good shout out. You'll start in a random position, and the last one, or we could start and one person gets picked as a zombie, and they can go run around and find someone in a room, tag them, and then they're then a zombie as well, and the last survivor is the winner. But yeah, it's endless the amount of ideas that can be done, and again, that the monster one and the zombie one, that's very minor change to a Ginger Hippie. Yeah, it's one way to get around the Facebook, YouTube policies. Talk about the flip, Matt. Yeah, so basically you'll be able to make both games with very little change to the code, to the example code that will be given, and then you've got another type of game that you can have playing. So yeah, fingers crossed we'll get this. The server seems to be that way, and you are in a cave, exits north, there's a chest. Wayne has entered the room. Are you going to open the chest then, Wayne? Yeah, you keep getting lost. How many rooms are in here? People made. That's just next chat and thingy. How'd you keep getting lost? One thing with the doing the YouTube with the 15 or 10 second or however many seconds, seems like a lifetime for the update. Tom need update. Make sure it's updated before the 24th. Possible to have Wi-Fi connected status on the next. On the next DOS. Good point. I will contact Gary Lancaster about it. Feel good and well. Awesome. Yeah, I will. In fact, I will message him now. Right, see you, Brett. It's a shame Brett's gone because I was just going to ask him why he wanted the status. And you to show status whether it's connected. Well, that's scary anyway. See you, monkey. See ya. Oh, you're saying bye to monkey. All right. Right. Anyway, I think with the fact that people have been able to come in and out, I think the server is working fine. I think has anyone had trouble getting in with the app other than the baud rate? Can they mention either on the oh, that's very interesting. What's up, CD? Yeah, don't type connect. Can you type can connect for? Yeah, just don't start with connect. Trying it. Yeah, /help will give you the commands available. /look will, if you're watching the live stream, will give you the room numbers, room members, sorry, and it's everyone in the current room. /list /list gives you the name of each room. It also shows how many people in the room, in brackets. Like the lobby's got 0, next chat's got 8. And what else we got? /join lobby. Lobby. Can't bloody type now. Lobby. Well, if you're watching this, the space at the beginning is so that it doesn't send it as a command, which makes me join the lobby. So put you in the lobby room. /leave will let you, no, not let you, will make you leave current room and go back to lobby. You can create a new room by typing space join and then room name. That will create room name. If it doesn't already exist. Go to fix speed making commands start with a symbol. Yeah, that's easy enough to do. We use the style /, so I don't know why it's got the it could be connect. I think that's my fault actually, because I put I was doing a test for add-in commands and connect was one of them, and I think that's why That's, you can do CLS. Right, so let me just make sure I've read all the things before this. I press enter. Nice use. If you choose that, could set their color. Yeah, we were thinking about that. As it machines a bit of computing following person becomes okay. That was the first test command. Yeah, it's not the shrunk. It's before it was a 16K block. Now it's just set to the size of the program. So as you can see, 6K, it's very small, and that's nothing. It's like the size of a loading screen. That's why I do the space CLS, CLS with a space at front equals this, and then you won't see CLS at start is that. I said it was a quick test. I will add slash but wanted to keep it separate. Separate. It was right, wasn't it? Keep it different to the commands that let's say that users. Missed the quick test part. For the code on the client, not the server. It's CLS. Could make it not CLS. So you know the difference. Stopping. No difference. No reason other than the end point of the command. I say that is a command to get to menu from basic. Which menu? Press break, I think, isn't it? F10, try F10, if I remember rightly. And imagine not. Hey, bellowed, be loud, or bellowed, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Welcome back to the room. Hey, Nigel. Yeah, you can't use matte, don't worry about it. You'll just have to mask out the paper colour. Just use the ink colour. Unless you're using like the same colour, ink colour as your paper. And then just set it to the opposite colour. The thing is, nobody will know unless you, well, they will know because I'm saying no one will know. But unless they say what their colour is, you won't know what their colour is. So if it comes through as a set colour for them, I mean, obviously you'll only have 7 colours for which you can use. So after 7 people, there'll be multiple people with the same colour. Yeah, there's a huge delay. On keyboard, huge delay on YouTube. I think 9 or 10 seconds. No, maybe 6 seconds. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 seconds. Hey, on Facebook. There's no point talking. Next link is in next group. The main one. We will try and get that sorted, but we just don't have time. We've just got so many things to do at the moment, so we haven't really concentrated on getting the timing working at 28 megahertz. 14 is fast enough for what we need at the moment. So yeah. You know, youtube.com/watch /v no v equals 45 MC6 yes Brett, and just let me type this in. FQKHYU. Certainly is. Welcome, Mark G. But yeah, other than the ESP baud rate and the typing command in, yeah, connect in the chat. Don't type connect in the chat. I'll have to remove that test. Oh, no worries. Yeah, give me a piggyback. Very. See you, Wayne. See you on Saturday. No, I haven't yet. I don't think it's a Wi-Fi dongle. I think you need an ESP chip on the USB stick, not just any generic Wi-Fi. I think that might be an issue. I take it you can hear me, Brett. Yeah. I haven't got a well, I've got an ESP, but it's set up in an Arduino state, so I don't think that'll work. I think I need a specific USB ESP USB yeah USB ESP dongle. Yeah, have a good rest of the week, and or what's left of it. Although we got a bank holiday tomorrow. Wahey! Okay, Taylor. Not overly. Afternoon, Sega. Yep, it's through the Spectrum Next. We have been talking about making it make on normal Spectrums as well, using the internet adapter, well, internet board they have for it at what's the name of his thingy? Ben's website. Yeah, will do, Taylor. So yeah, the take it that you then tinfoil asteroid. The or was that not you that got in? I don't know. That's what I was asking. I don't think so. Yeah, it would be cool. See Elite on Networked. But we don't know if don't know how much data would need to be sent across and how much it would kill the network if doing so, or what. don't know. We need to look into it. Need to do some tests with me, Tim, and Jim just to get like the basics of how we organize what gets sent and what gets received, and the best way to do it that doesn't kill the server. Cool. I'll have to look. We'll check that out. Yeah, good point. Yeah, so Tinfoil have you limited the list of IPs that it can choose when it connects? As Stuart just said, the fail app 4 is not fail app 4 is not connect. Okay. No worries. No worries, Stu. Yeah, very true. But if he's working on Elite anyway, where is it? Yeah. If he's working on Elite, how's he going to release it? Yo, Emook. What's new today? Better connection. And it seems to be really stable. Oh, and you missed me getting my first YouTube strike. Yeah. Not sure. Could have been either Money for Nothing or Tron. Trailer. Stream got terminated. Had to start a new stream. Yeah, very true. More like Tron, probably. Yeah, because well, they definitely wouldn't have liked me playing Star Wars then. I know, right, Mark? No ads on this. Funny you should mention that though, Brett, because that was one of the first things I did with these. One of the things after doing this chat, just to see how much of a pummeling the server could take. I did crash it, but it was sending a lot of data, like every 60th of a second. Yeah, push the limits. Always got to push the limits. He was bust last night for working out the format for the DL player. How? About the lower 16 colour mode. How did you get on with it, CD? And doing a converter. Oh, what the hell happened there? That meg worked great. Yeah, cool. I was thinking of that, but I did it in Unity because so I could port it across to other things like Mac and stuff without any issues. Stitch it together. Brad just Justin, but yeah, next light cycles. It would be free if I did light cycles. Was gonna use it as a test bed for multiplayer real time. That's 60 FPS. Retro Unlimited. Good plan, tinfoil. What's FPS video you showed? It is about 16 frames a second. It's 50 divided by 3, basically 3 frames to load the data and then wait for a VBlank and then swap the screens. It's 80k for the video, each frame. Yeah, Imuk will have a chat after this. Because it's easier to probably easier to just save the frames as what they should be rather than as BMPs and then stitch them together and just save it in real time. And then it's just one pass then for doing the conversion. Yeah, it is really smooth, Taylor. Very watchable. Watch table. Watchable. I've watched Lost Boys and Force Awakens so far, and it's very watchable. Hey, Dinky Ray. See you, Brett. See you, Bellowed, or Bellowed, or however you pronounce it. Cheers. Yeah, Taylor, you need to watch Lost Boys again. If you're going to RCM on Saturday, then you might get a screening. No worries. My pleasure. Are you in the US? No worries. Um, uh, yeah. Mark, it is hopefully a very good boost for the next community. Um, the whole point of this internet thing is to make it like really open up and connect the community as a whole. We've got the chat rooms with with chat rooms itself, and then having the being able to say, right, let's jump on a game, and so you don't have to like have a PC there and message them on a PC. You'd be able to want to try and do like a messaging thing as well, where you can um like have like internal messages on the server, so you can send like say send a message to Emoog saying I don't know, catch you later or something, and then they'll when they log in later they can say check messages and it'll show the catch you later. Cool. Glad you like it, Mark. Yeah, we got so many big ideas for this. It's going to be ace. I'm really looking forward to it, and so glad I've been able to put the time and effort into getting this done because I think it's needed. I think it'd be not just for the chatting and the games as well, because I think having the ability to have like a multiplayer game will really help bring the community together and be a lot of fun. Um, so yeah, good things coming soon. Cheers, Stuart. Well done, tinfoil. Yeah, I think it will sustain the community for years. Having the ability to um, do this. Plus, if we can get the more next out as well and build the community, hopefully get next into schools, get the next generation on the next, give them the buzz that we had back in the day. But they'll be able to play online with their mates and make games. Time some code. Yeah. All right, Taylor. Have a great week. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and have fun coding. Thank you, Henk. Those videos do look good. I'm really pleased with the outcome of them. Yes, Mark. Kickstarter 3, 4, and 5. Definitely want to do a third Kickstarter at least, and very possibly a fourth. I have an idea about that, and obviously no ideas are going forward until we've finished KS2. But we can have ideas. Yeah, you need to be able to make them without the world messing everything up. Yeah, just a bit. Oh dear. Yeah, it's like everything you could possibly imagine got thrown at us with the second Kickstarter. I mean, coronavirus, worldwide chip shortage, you name it. Been through it, got the t-shirt. Yeah, well, that's it. We've just got to keep on plodding on and wait for things to return back to normal so we can get these bloody FPGAs and get them made and shipped. That's all we're waiting on now, really, is getting the FPGAs. It's not like we're just sitting on it just for the hell of it, because we've got plans. We want to do a third one because we know there's people still wanting a third one. And then when we have the community set up with the internet and everything, that might inspire more people to join. And then we'll do a fourth Kickstarter and so on. And the more units we have there, the more fun people will be having. And the more units that are out there, it will entice more developers to come and make more great games. We could have another boom of the 80s again. It would be ace. But yeah, that's all in the future, as long as the world can just behave for 5 minutes. Yeah, all the genuine supporters know and understand, and obviously there's going to be some trolls and people who don't realize what's going on in the world, but yeah, we just happily keep on going through and wait for the moments when we can actually get them and ship them. Yeah, we need to automate the Kickstarter projects. Yeah, hopefully, by the time we do get this run of Nects out, it'll be back to some kind of normality. Hopefully, with the being able to get the FPGAs. Yeah, and Engo as well. Yeah, hopefully they'll be able to get the FPGAs when things get back to normal. Yeah, they are precious. And the keyboard is so nice to type on. I know, I just did. It's just like, oh, my little baby. It's great, I love it. It's mad, like, you know, after all those years ago working on the Speccy, and now like I'm working on the Speccy again. It's great. Next needs to be used. Very, very wise words there, Hank. About the case. Yes. As Flash said, as Rusty Pixels stated, Rusty Chess will be a great test for multiplayer. We will be integrating chess over to the server very soon and see if we can get the functionality working and get it joining games. But like I say, we need to get the script inside of the server done so we can get the script done for the chess game. But yeah, it's going to be good, and we'll get that sorted. And Rusty Fuzzy, yeah, that will be done afterwards. As we want the first multiplayer games to be the simple, quick ones, so they'll be the test benches rather than doing complex games to get the server side of things up and running and working. It's best to start with something simple, hence the chat. That's where this chat initially came from. And I think just the chat in itself is a great addition, because the fact that we can now talk to people on X is great without the need of using your PC. And then, but again, being able to play games with them on the Next is going to be great. Yay, tinfoil! Oh, an IP. Yeah. iPhone 5, nice. Connect with your phone, did you? Yeah, I wonder how many modern electronics will still work in 40 years. Won't work with Android or PC, but will work with the next. Sorry, Mark. Yep, very true. It's not stuffed with loads of moving parts. Well, apart from the keys. Yeah. But hopefully we'll get to the point where nobody's necks will dry up and go back in the cupboard and be forgotten. Because hopefully we'll all be using them and having a laugh playing games and chatting. Yeah. Yeah, the keyboard is the good moving part. Locked down by the manufacturer. Needs a balloon or leak. Yeah, they do. With mobile phones and those batteries. Yeah, the drive belt. Yep. Same with Amstrads as well. Very common fault. Used to buy them on eBay. Change belt. How did it get? This cough's really bad from my throat, and I'm just going to get a drink of water. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Just had to get a drink. That's better. Put it into a case for the real keyboard. Indeed. Yeah, those ZX81 keyboards were not the best to type on, but they did the job. Oh, you're in here. Or was that a while ago? Play on. Left the room, entered the room, left the room, entered the room. Yeah, look, my ZX81. 3D Monster Maze and stuff like that. Making games in BASIC. It's probably the dogs walking in and out. Yeah, 3D Monster Maze was awesome. I was glad when we had the rights to put it in the distribution with the Next. Tinfoil. Yeah, going in and out. Like a fly in a bottle. Mind you, no flies don't get into the small gaps, but they never get out, do they? Never. They can get into the tiniest gap in a window. And then if you open the door, like open double doors or anything, can they get out? No. Yeah, we have to get the rights. It's the only way you can do it, really. Yeah, tinfoil. Funny you mention that, because I'm currently working on a huge universe. So yeah, that'll be on the server. And that's all I'm giving you. And I don't want to do any spoilers just yet, but I'm working on a big multiplayer game, and it's going to be epic. It's going to be ace. I hope so anyway. Still working on it, but I'll at some point closer to when it's ready, I will be doing a sneak preview. I'll do it online, and yeah, it's. I think people will really enjoy it, and it's team based. So, and Head Over Heels is good. I've got the editor working, so you can edit rooms now. So the room generation should come a lot quicker. I did add a bug into the when I redid the room, so I introduced a new bug which I just need to fix that, and then I will do an update, maybe on the next update, which won't be over the next 2 weekends because next week is RCM and the weekend after is it's not a Baggers in Space. Baggers in Space is being done, but the game I'm doing is the multiplayer game I'm doing isn't Baggers in Space. It's well, I don't want to say too much just yet, but you'll see. But yeah, it's going to be a good one. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to playing it as well. I've forgotten where I was going now. What I was saying? Yeah, the Head Over Heels. Yeah, I will Won't be doing an update next weekend or the weekend after because, like I say, next weekend is RCM and the weekend after is Play Expo. So if you're in Blackpool or at RCM, then in Leicester, then come and say hello and I'll show you the videos that we weren't allowed to watch, and I will show you bits and pieces that I've been working on with the Next, and show you a bit of the chat and the code behind the chat, maybe if you want. And also, I'm not sadly not going to Crash, Mark, but I will be at Play Expo and RCM. Yeah, looking fairly stable. We're not going to crash. Oh no, you can't make play. Totally gutted. That's a shame. And you can't make RCM either. Yeah, I believe Flash is going, Dinky. RCM Retro Computer Museum in Leicester. I shall be there on Saturday and Sunday morning. Well, till early afternoon before I head back home. It is just a Retro Computer Museum in Leicester. At Grand Final Super League in Manchester next Saturday. Oh, unlucky. That sucks. Good luck though. Because I'll miss meeting all you guys. Yes, you will, Mark. But there's always another time. Always another time. Next time, yes, indeed. And Taylor's back. Are there any docs for writing NM replacement ROM? Not sure. Ask on FB group. What? Ask on the FB Facebook group. Yep. We found an issue. Are you on HDMI also or VGA? Because your text looks fine, mine doesn't. You're on HDMI. Right, okay. Okay, so possibly not, but still could. As it may have been the one time it wasn't synced. That rate. Yeah. More like Pete's trumpet from American Pie. Okay, thanks, Mark. You should all be running at 14 megahertz or less. Right. A drink. Not so dry. Or coughing. Yeah, in the latest. Depends if Chris has it. Yeah. Tempted to add the ESP baud rate as well into the basic program. It's it's just temporary at the moment. It's until we can find the correct timings for the serial. Because what's happening is it's losing bits on the communication. So I think it's just because it's flat out, and to get the clock speed to send at 115200 at 28 megahertz is just there. It's just not wanting to play. That's why you get the tilde sign in the messages. All right, okay, yeah, that will be why the new version sets 14 megahertz and fixes a login issue. He's asking for a spell check on what? Oh, you need Grammarly. Oh, Mark G. He's asking for it too, was you? Indeed, I did. After the very first like microsecond or two, I was like 5-3. So what? Asking five for it too. Yeah, it is very true how poor language is readable. I mean, you don't even have to use the right letters or anything, and you can still read it. You can put the all the letters in the word the wrong way around, as long as the first and end one, or at least there's some reference that your brain will find it, reorganize it, and continue the sentence, and not even let you know that it was in the wrong order. Sometimes it just does it for you. It's crazy. Yeah, you don't need vowels. It's mad. It's like when people post on Facebook with when it's got the numbers in place of some letters as well, and when you say how many people can't read, you know, how many percentage of people can't read this, and if you do, you're blah blah blah, and they're just so easy to read. You can read them at high speed as well, and not think twice about the fact that it doesn't make any sense if you actually read it properly. Yeah, but they don't usually start with hello. You know what I mean? I don't know what you mean. Yep. It does indeed. I'd love a white case. It would be nice. Yeah. That may be KS4 or 5, yeah. So next chat have word wrap. Trust you, Flash. We could make it. I suppose it's I suppose there's a reason why we can't. Just add in work, but yeah. Oh look, squirrel. Yeah, I might look into that, Rusty. Hey, headers. Next chance. Please stop zip. Yeah, there's a timeout if you don't react. Hang on. Which version have you got, Hank? Do it. That's what you should have put. You added vowels after word 1. Great to do the +2, yeah. +2 next. Yeah, stiff squirrel. Anytime, headers. See you in a sec. Yeah. Yeah, put it on live. You get about 6 seconds behind if you're on live. 10 minutes. God, you missed a lot. You missed an awful lot. If you're 10 minutes behind. That's some lag. Bye, Dinky. Yeah, it's some rubbish about squirrels without vowels. 100 you've ignored. Yeah. I wonder if headers can get in time because dinner time or tea time is looming. So hopefully you can download the latest and get it installed and hop on, say hello. You're gonna break off soon. Yeah, we'll be breaking for tea soon. Right now, SD card believes it's read only. Okay, no worries. Can catch you next time. Yeah, I'm hungry. Yeah. With you mentioning queues and us talking about food, that reminded me of um, before Play Expo in 2009, there was an event called Bite Back, and the turn around by yeah, very true. Yeah, the event at Bite Back was great. It was one of the first ones, the first main events I went to, and basically um those stalls there selling stuff and people and I was doing a chat there with a few of the other ocean guys, and basically the they had a kitchen there selling burgers and stuff, and the woman behind the counter at the time, like we were all like, why is she so slow? And the queue was massive, and the woman was serving each person one at a time. It's like, what do you want? I want a burger. So she'd get the burger out, put the burger on the thingy, make the burger, and then, hey, headers, you made it. Nice one. So yeah, she make this one burger, like everyone's waiting in the queue, like stomachs grumbling and everything, and then she'd give it to him, take the money, give him the change or whatever, get the next person. What do you want? Burger, okay. And she'd do that, and because of that, everyone was like, everyone was like, oh my god, why is she taking so long? And you know what? What she did was probably the best thing ever. And you know why? Because while we were all waiting, we were talking. And because we were talking, we were having a laugh, and it made so many friendships. If it wasn't for that woman, there probably would be no Play Expo. There would probably be no Retro Revival because there was no Play Expo. So, and like I said, a lot of really good friendships were made in that queue waiting for the burgers. And like I said, at the time, we were all annoyed at her because she was taking her time. But in hindsight, just the fact that she did that made a huge change to the retro community, because we wouldn't have had Play Expo, we wouldn't have had RCM, wouldn't have had Retro Revival, and if we wouldn't have had Retro Revival, there wouldn't have been a Crash thingies either. And so yeah, it's crazy, just that one instance, how it can have such a huge knock-on effect. You're totally right, Headers. And to this day, even though, like I said, at the time we were all annoyed with, I have the utmost admiration for that woman, because yeah, it is the butterfly effect, because that one small instance changed a load of strangers into a load of very good friends. It was just a side effect. You didn't know. The beggars, they were just normal beggars. It was just a beggar at a little place. Post issue. All right. So yeah, it could be. Are you're HDMI as well, aren't you, Stu? I think you're HDMI, or did I remember? Yeah, definitely a better future. Thanks to that woman. Yeah, Stu, you're HDMI as well. Yeah, so it could be the fact that we're HDMI, and it could just be the frequency, and it's just missing on like the timing for the changeover of the cycle of the frequency. And it's probably just missing a bit. It'll be back, and it'll be normal. It'll be working now for a while. So yeah. Yeah. Well, I wanted to. I've been waiting for Matt Corn to do another bite back. He was supposed to do one. Well, he's going to try and do one in 2019. Exactly. Thank you for saving so slow and creating so many friendships, and starting a huge community, or helping start a huge community. But they Matt hasn't. Well, we had thingy, didn't we? COVID come up in the end of 2019, 2020. So that put a dampener on it. So, but yeah, it would have been nice to have a reunion of a Bite Back. Been pestering him for ages about it, but no such luck. Because, like I said, I've been wanting to thank that woman for everything she's done, even though she didn't know that she was doing it at the time. It was in the I don't even know if it's still there. I think it's gone now. It was the community centre, I think, in Stoke-on-Trent. Or not a community centre. I think it was like a little hall that had little event that held events or gatherings. Yep, it is so much better than 2 weeks ago. Thank you, Hank. And yes, Stuart, it like I say, it must just be when the change in the timing as they loop around, and it just loses a bit. So it's like probably like one bit every like 18 minutes or something like that. And half the time you're not actually missing it, because nothing's being sent or received at that particular point in time. So it's fine. And then for the first time. Yeah, for the first time. Oh, just seen that. Got chicken pox just before Christmas. Oh, that's not a good one to have. Good luck with that. Hi, NML32. Welcome to the chat. Thanks for joining. Oh yeah, last year. Okay, that's good then. Good that you're over it. I think it was last year. Yeah, not good at all when older. Can be really bad for you. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, isn't it? You see the response before I type. It's like 6 seconds. Right, I'm going to type hi now. I'm going to press enter now. And then the time when you, well, you probably got the hi before I said I'm going to type hi now. At least you got it at a young age, Mark. I can't remember when I had mine. Not long ago. Slept since then. Forgotten about it. Try not to think about it. Yeah. 10 seconds earlier. Crazy, innit? Bye, headers. Yeah, it would. You would remember it if you miss Christmas. That's like the most important thing to a 5-year-old. That. Unless you don't, your family doesn't believe in Christmas or whatever. I can imagine, mate. It's not something anybody would want to do. Miss out on Christmas. Hey, Kev Riley. Trying to get in, but having even worse luck than 2 weeks ago. No connection or connected to channel. Have you tried .esp board 115200 52000 minus P minus capital R? Yeah, no worries. Yep. Can you tell? Yeah. because you mentioned it. And the thing is, it's something like that on a young person's mind. When you're that young, your mind's still evolving, so any memories is what shape the way your brain networks, not the way your brain networks. So, of course, it will cause emotional trauma and long lasting. Yes, you'll have some time to. Yeah, very true. Yes, Mark, you will have some time to catch up. Still occasionally lose connection on your side. All right, okay. And you've got the latest version, Hank, yeah? Downloaded within the last 2 days. The zip next chat release.zip. Oh no, where's Stabber? Having to wait to open your presents. Oh, that was a great time, wasn't it, when you were a kid? Okay, who got to open their presents at 12 o'clock, on the strike at 12 o'clock? It was tradition in our house. It was great, loved it. All right, okay. It's in the thingy. It's in the chat. It's in the Facebook group. It's www. Hey, Gav, you made it. I can't type. Right. You made it then, Kev. Yeah, we I used to I don't mind that. I can wait a bit longer. I don't think it's ready yet. The next coding stream. Well, possibly it will possibly be in 2 or 3 weeks. I might have when I come back, I might have a break next. Well, next weekend. Well, yeah, next weekend is RCM. The weekend after is Play Expo, and then the weekend after that, I'll probably have a break just to chill, and then the weekend after will be I'll get back into the coding one again. Yep, I think I will, Mark. Thank you. Has he gone again? Kev? Are you there, Kev? I guess so. Oh, that would be, wouldn't it? Without the vowels. That would be a hard one to figure out. Yeah. Let me see which version of the thingy I have. The network stuff for the ESP. looking for file. See if I can find which folder it was when I did it. Would it be too many bloody folders? No, I'll try and find out. I'll try and find out for the next stream. Goose something. I have no idea what that one is, Stuart. Hi. No. I don't know what the three vowels would be after the DR. Yeah, it's not easy. Oh dear. Dot dot dot. Yeah, the three dot dot dots threw me. Oh dear. A good one though. No vowels is easy. Is that even possible? Right, anyway, ESP drivers. ESP firmware, isn't it? ESP826. Can I find it? Can't find where the the link was. No, oh well. I will ask in the group. See you, Hank. I'll ask in the group. See if I can find out where it is. Yep. Okay. Reinstall 3.3.0 and then. Yeah, it does take a while to flash the ESP for some reason. Right, I can smell the food being cooked. So let's see which is quicker. Flashing ESP 3.3.0 or food being cooked. Hi, Chris Short. Didn't see you there. Okay, Mark. Oh, there. Yeah, I'll have a great time over the next couple of weeks. And catch you next time. See you, Mark. See you, mate. Catch you on the next one. Afternoon. I'm back to 2.21. I think. How's yours been on 2.2.1? Hey, Hank. Yep. No worries, tinfoil. Catch you later. See you, bud. Just message me with on Facebook if you want to go over anything, tinfoil. Okay. No worries. Catch you in a bit. No joy, reflashed and re-entered the board. Next thing again, hanged in reconnection. Okay. Yeah, no worries, Matt. We just do that, couldn't we? To search for that file for the es.esp. Yeah, I kind of think I used the two. Shame you can't type version or something on the thingy. Maybe I should add that. See if we can get the version out of the thingy and out of the ESP. Seems to output Wi-Fi 2.bas give timeout. Typical. Yeah, I'd go back to 2.11, 2.2.1. Yep. Yeah, use ES.esp updates to update the firmware. Someone else running to look at the output of the UART for 10 minutes. If you're seeing Wi-Fi connect events. I'm sure I've seen that at some point, or I've seen someone have that issue. Are you in the same room as the hub? Yeah. Does seem like a very obvious candidate. So it's totally understandable. All right, so it should be fine. Yeah, mine's right below me as well. And my next has got no trouble going through the wood wall to get to the hub. So I don't think that'll be an don't think it'll be the it not being able to see it. Where's the firmware up? I can't remember the connection. Well, I can't remember the name of the site. I imagine Kev probably knows it off by heart now. No, can't find it. You've got the tiny URL. tinyurl.com/42gwbxhc. Yep, that's the one. Thank you, Hank. Yeah, I think I'm on 162. Oh, yeah, 2.2.1 160. 81620, sorry. That's the one I'm on. Any luck, Kev? Oh, right, anyway, how long are you Kev, are you doing are you updating to 2.2.1 1620? So I can wait a bit, but otherwise I'll probably end up signing off because food is very close to being ready. Yeah, that link is short to Robin's site, tinyurl.com. Still no joy. One more thing. Try find a blank SD card. Yeah. All right. No worries. Kev. I tell you what. I'll go and have food, and then I will come back on, and I'll be on Facebook, and you can message me on there if you want me to go onto the chat, and if you manage to get on. All right. Yeah, you have to connect to your access points after you've updated it. You have to reset everything. You have to reset the baud rate and reset the connection. So yeah, an ML32. Yeah, no worries, Stuart. Thanks for coming. Thanks for helping out. And catch you next time. Indeed. Have a good one. And then anyone going to the to RCM next weekend, I shall see you there. Anyone going to Play Expo the weekend after, I shall see you there. And if not, I shall see you at the next stream, which will probably be in 4 weeks from now. Sorry, Chris. Didn't mean to rub it in. I saw your little typo. But it's easily done. The letters right next to it. It's always the way, isn't it? Like when if you're typing and you press enter before you've had a chance to actually check what you've typed. Like on my phone, I type no worries quite a lot. So it'll be like no worries, and you'll get the no worries. but on the phone, the home button is in the center at the bottom, so it's right under the B key. So what you tend to do is when right under the space. So when you're going for the space, you tend to put your thumb a little bit higher when I'm typing. So I have before now, this is true, this I have before when typing to someone, I've missed the space and put that and pressed enter and sent no worries when talking to someone. Easily done. Yeah, totally agree, Chris. Like my next is right over here, and my main working computer is here. And so, yeah, when I'm typing like way over there when I'm typing on the next. So yeah, I have started watching when I type no worries now, what I type before hitting enter. But yeah, Rafflecopter indeed. But yeah, I've gone to do knob worries quite a few times. Well, because the home button is so close to the space bar, so you move your finger up. Because I've hit the home button when going for the space a few times. So sod's law, isn't it? If you go too low, you hit the close, which closes the app down, or the home button, which closes the app down, or you miss it, go high and end up with knob worries. Right, anyway, on that note, I shall bid you all farewell and see you all soon. And like I say, Kev, I shall, if you message me on Facebook, how you get on, and if you want me to jump on, I'll jump on the chat and see if we can get it working for you, see how it is, see how stable it is. Okay, catch you later. Bye all.